Hey, what's happening, everybody? I went over something a few days back, and a lot of religions these days are basing everything off of what their preacher says, and most of the time, your preacher isn't preaching from the Bible, right? So we're not learning the Bible directly, and this is bringing down the knowledge that we need. We need to increase our knowledge of the Word of God. And if your preacher isn't preaching the Word of God from the Bible to you on a regular basis, then it's compromising your salvation. It's compromising your life, because if you're not reading it on your own and studying it on your own, it's going to be difficult for you to comprehend and understand. And I read it all the time, and it's difficult for me to comprehend and understand. So I got to go over it and over it and kind of break it down and look up words and look up Greek meanings of words and things like that to really grasp and understand what I'm learning. Basically, we should be looking at ourselves as believers. We should be looking at ourselves as military of God, right? So, like the Marines of Jesus, okay? Military forces that the church is your training center, right? Should be your training center, as long as you're getting the Word of God from your general, I guess you could call it. That should be your training center for you to know how to handle yourself. And basically, we are waiting for Jesus to dispatch us into the dark world to drive out evil forces from people, and in turn, hopefully, help someone gain salvation through the belief of Jesus and baptized and all the stuff that goes with it. Hopefully transforming their lives. But I thought it was a good way to break down how you should be looking at yourself, because we got a lot of people, in the United States, you got a lot of military Marines, and these men and women, they take major pride in being soldiers for our country to defend our freedom. But people a lot of times don't take pride in being a soldier of God. Very rarely. A lot of people shun away from it. A lot of people are really into it, but don't want to be judged by other people for being into it. So you can't be a soldier if you're worried about what other people think about you. But to be so proud to be a United States military person, it's wonderful. It's wonderful that they do it. Us as believers, we need to have the same guidelines, follow the same path that they do with their belief in the U.S. military. We need to follow them same guidelines in our belief as going out and preaching the gospel and fighting against evil and trying to do everything that is necessary in this rough life until the final day. Because without us, without people coming together and doing this and trying to get this word out and trying to talk about this word and understand this word and come together and give opinions, and then break all your opinions down to really see where you are. You can't do it. You can't do it without coming together and really pushing forward. You need to be proud of it. You need to be proud of it. You need to be wearing it out there, the American flag, just like they all do with their flags and everything like that. You need to be doing the same thing with God and with Jesus and that name. Constantly telling people, tell everyone. They don't want to hear it. You didn't lose anything. No big deal. Don't, move on. But you never know. Life-changing situations happen all the time. One encounter, one person, you could change their life forever. So, see what we got. Let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one.